Have you ever heard of ding-donging? It sounds like a prank, but it is not. It was a very real mafia intimidation tactic used back in the 60s and 70s and beyond in many areas, but especially around Cleveland, Ohio. Now, why is this important? Well, I'm going to get to it. You see, ding-donging was one of the lower key manipulation tactics used by the mafia to get business owners to play along with their rules. And when business owners refuse, the intimidation tactics would escalate to things like property damage and eventually arson and even worse. And while ding-donging certainly wasn't as bad as having your building intentionally burnt down, it was really disgusting. Mafia enforcers would walk into these businesses and right in front of the employees, the customers, and everybody, they would whip it out and urinate on the floor like some sort of territorial raccoon with a grudge. And they called it ding-donging, which honestly sounds like they let a 12-year-old on a juice box bender name it. But here's the thing. In the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire, there's always been allegations that the mafia was involved. In fact, the first owner of the Beverly Hills Supper Club was a victim of ding-donging and escalating mafia intimidation tactics until he eventually sold the club. But when Northern Kentucky, which is where the club was located, eventually cracked down on illegal gambling, the club went out of business and eventually closed. A new owner bought it in the 70s and reopened it, and before he could reopen it, he had a fire, a suspicious fire. So he decided he wasn't going to be intimidated. He rebuilt it again, and he reopened it. And then there was the big fire. This was the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire that occurred in 1977 and tragically claimed 165 lives. And there have been rumors swirling around for decades now that this fire was not accidental, which is what the official report says, but was actually a mafia hit. Now, I've been a fire protection engineer for over 25 years. So right now on Crime to Burn, you can listen to Built to Burn, the untold conspiracy of the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire, where I take you through all of the evidence and all of the eyewitness stories of what happened, and we look to see, do the allegations that this was a mafia hit hold up to expert scrutiny? So I hope you'll tune in and check it out. You can find Crime to Burn wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube.